We are currently inside the cage homes of Hong Kong, and I'm on a bed with bed bugs and every single kind of thing that you can think of. This is a Taboo TV production. I'll see you guys inside.
In one of the wealthiest cities on earth, people are living in boxes barely big enough to die in. They call them coffin homes. And there's no metaphor here. They're exactly what they sound like. I am currently inside a cage home.
I must come in and say hi. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to Hong Kong, where the cost of living is sky high, and the cost of surviving is even higher. Behind the glimmering towers and $10 million condos lies a hidden world. Partitioned apartments chopped into pieces so small, there's barely enough room to breathe. I got one whiff of this AC. There's some mold in that bad boy. Rent still costs a fortune, just to sleep sideways next to cockroaches in this tiny little coffin. But that's just a small piece of what Hong Kong is known for. Beneath its melting pot of culture, delicious food, and wealth lies a world of financial hardship few dare to understand. Which is a great time to announce that this video is in partnership with Jupiter Exchange. One of the richest cities in the world, with such a massive housing crisis that you couldn't even imagine. This is the center, the financial district of Hong Kong, and you have got people lined up all over the sides with tents and cardboard boxes. What the hell? There are so many tents. I cannot believe that this is Hong Kong. Families of Filipinos on the side of the road. This is insane. This is the real Hong Kong. But this is actually not a financial crisis. This is Filipinos on Sunday coming and camping in the middle of the city. They cover the entire city of Hong Kong because there's a lot of Filipino workers that come through here and do service and hospitality and get better jobs that pay them more than their own countries. This is a normal Sunday, although this might not be the actual housing financial crisis. This was more of just a joke. Hello, Kaibigan. Kaibigan. I visit Philippines. I go Happy Land. Oh yeah. Hello, hello. Salamat po. Salamat po. Interesting. Everyone is literally just doing random things. You got a girl shooting a TikTok behind me. Imagine having hundreds of tents out in the street in the West. You would for sure think it's a fenced out street like Skid Row. In Hong Kong, it's not like that. That shit happens inside the apartment homes. When the tents are in the streets, it's just people having fun. Crazy. Hong Kong is crazy. As I walk through a city filled with tents, fascinated by the local cultural traditions that ironically display Hong Kong as a housing crisis in itself, I was super curious to see what really lies inside these buildings for an average Hong Kong citizen. But for you to understand why Hong Kong has such a deep living problem, you need to understand the history of how Hong Kong became the global financial hub of the Asias. The British colonized this place due to its proximity to China, as a strategic hub to control the inwards and outwards flow of the region. In doing so, Hong Kong became a place where Western control paired with a lack of Chinese surveillance allowed people in the region to come through and funnel their money to then distribute across the world tax-free. Paired with its 30-minute proximity to Macau, a local Chinese Las Vegas, and its intense vertical engineering, where the population is squeezed into a tiny area of intensely packed high-rises, being surrounded by water and access to the globe, Hong Kong became the perfect place to launder money. With so much money moving through here, prices naturally rose, and for the wealthy who could afford it, they would park their money in real estate and leave their buildings empty. As they cornered the housing market, prices became higher for locals who weren't making the same money.
Who said he fell off, bro?
By the Chinese government, as they try to clean up the crisis for locals living there, we were able to get in contact with Soko in an attempt to raise awareness for the kind of living conditions some people have to suffer. We are currently standing in the middle of the intersection of one of Hong Kong's poorest regions. And I don't mean the actual region that we're in right now is poor, because obviously it looks like normal society. But inside these buildings right here are prison-like cage homes where people literally live inside a cage, and they're not in prison, but they're trapped. They're trapped in a real life that is rough, it's gruesome, but it is reality. And it exists right now as you are watching this video, and we're about to head in right now and speak to some of these people who live in such insane living conditions. So let's go inside and meet the cage home dwellers of Hong Kong. We're inside a market right now where you can literally buy anything, all kinds of gadgets. You want climbing gear or hooks, or you want bags, you got bags, all kinds of here. You got all these fake, remakes of whatever, not fake, they're actual speakers, but they'll often imitate, like a JBL. Okay, they'll imitate them, same style. They'll take everything about it. You got watch clocks, okay? You have a drill store. You have a drill store right here, and a guy fixing watches behind me. This market literally has everything. But we have an appointment right now to get inside these cage homes and document what life is like for some of the poor in one of the richest cities in the world. There are so many numbers on these walls. Just inside these tiny apartments are even smaller apartments. What is this? Where am I right now? Did I end up in a house? This is accidental, by the way. I think I'm inside a miss148.com. Okay, this is definitely a love home. Let's get out of here before we get into trouble. The random you'll find. Look at this, look at all these wires. So I've just learned that you can actually tell where the bros are by these pink windows. So it's actually not hidden at all. I just was guided there for this footage, I guess. I literally accidentally walked into a random apartment and it ended up being that one. So you can tell where they are. I'm being recommended by the boys to go up and explore this. Shall we? Let's do it. Jay, do you want to knock? Yeah. Let's see what you got, bro. Knock, knock.
Knock. A or B? C.
A, B, or C.
There's so many different doors. Which one?
I'd say go with C. C is always a winner.
C? Okay.
Yeah, we got cameras staring at us right now. We have a crazy amount of cameras.
Where's that tie? It's Thai.
Oh, you have a menu here. It says Thai. It says that you can be shot in the mouth.
Yeah. Oh,
it's
yeah?
talking about.
Oh, nice.
This is crazy.
Okay.
This is actually
This one's sleeping.
Damn, what a hoe. She's sleeping? Maybe they're sleeping, or maybe their cameras can see that we have this on and we're a group. All right, Jay, do you want 1, 2, or 3?
Okay.
Go with 1 or 2.
Bro, you guys are taking mad long, bro.
I think we've been blacklisted. We definitely been blacklisted. Oh, old man is walking in just to enjoy himself. That's just so normal, huh? Oh man, so normal. Holy, very normal. This is crazy how normal this is. We just watched an old man and a young man come through, same time. Obviously, a lot of these women are smuggled and sold into slavery. So when you see us laughing about this, just keep in mind this is part of the humor and the entertainment of this channel, but that is how we document reality. That is a real life for a lot of people. They literally sit in those doors and old man, young man walk in and just have sex with them for a few minutes and then leave, and they bust a nut. That is so wild what we just watched. We were joking around and 2 clients literally just walked in, and I think because of us, the girls wouldn't come out because they have a camera outside that can see who the client is. Okay, so we're now standing in a shop it's just a regular supply shop, applications, whatever, but you have all these kind of knives and machetes here, these big ones, these small ones that would be used for cooking up in a regular restaurant, right? We got spoons and whatnot, but when you purchase these in Hong Kong, you have to register your name. So you have to register it to yourself, to your name, your ID, all of it, because these are also used as weapons by the main gangsters here. Especially, you know, guns are very rare that they pull us out, because if you have a gun, you're gonna get caught. Okay, you fire a gun for no reason, they will catch you here. So knives are normally the weapon of choice, or hockey sticks or whatever. So you can actually just buy them from a normal shop, which you could with any knife, but in China they register it to your name, so they know everything about you. I kept finding myself at a variety of side quests, as I randomly do while I explore. This unique liquor store caught my eye as it had all kinds of Chinese and Japanese whiskeys and such dope bottles that you couldn't really purchase in the West. After finding myself lost in the sauce of the beauty that Hong Kong had to offer, it was time to enter the coffin homes and have a chat with the locals to understand what life was like inside these bad boys. Hello. Leo. Leo. Wow. This is like the den. Wow. There's so many people in here. Leo. Leo. Okay, wow. Leo. Peng Yao. Peng Yao. Whoa. This is insane. I'm trying not to invade anyone's privacy, but we are in 20 of these tight cage homes right now, so no. Leo, what's your name?
My name is San.
San.
Yeah.
My name is Arab. Arab. My name is Arab. Nice to meet you. You are very beautiful. Oh, there's 2 people in here.
Yeah. 2 people, yeah.
Oh, can I see? It's okay.
Okay.
Hello. Leo. Very cool, very tight.
Yeah.
Wow, you have so many things here fitting.
They are 2 persons living together.
Wow.
That's why so many.
How long together?
About 2 years.
2 years?
Yeah.
Wow. Very cool. And both of you fit in here?
Yeah.
Normally? Okay. I don't even think I would fit in here by myself. Oh, okay, you have room for the legs.
Yeah.
And everything fits in here nice and tight. Oh, wow. Okay, very cool.
Okay.
Very cool. Is this a screen?
No. iPad. Mini iPad.
Oh, mini iPad. Wow, everything is stored here. You have the brushes, the electronics. This is a lighter?
Yeah.
Can I see this?
Okay.
I gotta be careful so I don't light the whole place up.
Okay, here.
Okay. Empty.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Let's close this. I don't want to burn. I don't want to burn the whole house. Yeah, danger. Wow, so much. This could be like a crazy fire hazard if one spark just lights up. And these are all your chargers? All of it? And you use telephone? You working? Working. Sometime working. Okay. Sometime working. Wow, very cool. Do you draw? You writing? Writing anything?
Letter.
No, nothing.
Writing letter and they
咁犀利啊！
Okay, I can. I must come in and say hi. Hello.
Hello.
This is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
谢谢.
Thank you, thank you.
When I first entered these rooms, I was mind blown. Everyone was so friendly and at the same time had so little, yet so much. There was a magnetic laughter and smile that you couldn't replicate, yet with everything stacked on top of each other and such an extreme claustrophobia, it was time to sit down with William, who agreed to tell us about his life here.
Yeah, would love to see.
Inside, further inside.
Okay, you got a big room.
I saw.
You have big one,
Your window.
and the window.
Oh,
We can sit and I speak to you. You speaking English good?
little bit.
Little bit. Can we sit here and I speaking you?
Stay.
Yeah, me and you right now. 10 minutes.
Before.
I asking some
question.
question.
I just had a few questions I wanted to ask about, just living here. Anybody live here with you?
Only one.
Single?
Single.
No wife? Children?
No.
No children. Living here, how many years?
Around 4 years.
4 years. And you working?
Yeah.
Working what?
Logistics.
Logistics. Okay. Working logistics. And logistics pay for this or this is free?
Yeah.
This one you pay for? Rent here. Paying per month how much?
2,500.
2,500 Hong Kong dollar. That's like 300 plus US dollars. So for living here. But you do a good job. Everything stored very well. You have, look, he's got very cool storage. You know, they do a really cool job. And you have a window. You're a rich man. Window in Hong Kong, very hard to find. Oh, it's a nice window too. Look at that. And you sharing window with him?
Yeah.
Okay. So our friend here have also window. Hello, Pang Yo.
Hi, Panya.
How are you, friend?
Fine.
Okay.
Where you come from?
I come from USA.
USA, yeah.
USA and Lebanon.
No.
You know-
California.
You know Lebanon?
No.
Arabi.
Arabic, yeah.
Arabi. What you watching?
This is the TV.
Anime.
Anyway, yeah.
Okay, you like anime.
Yeah.
Okay, pretty cool. You watch a lot of anime. Working too or no working?
No.
No working, just chilling.
Yeah.
Chilling all day? Chilling?
Sure, all the
Okay, pretty cool.
But in the summer, it's very hot.
Very hot. And the summer, very hot. This fan is all you have.
More.
This is the only fan he's got
Yeah.
in the whole place. We buy you fan, William. Big fan.
Yeah.
Okay? How much, if I can ask, how much money you making from job in 1 month?
Around 10,000.
Okay. That's good money. So you spend here and you saving. Oh, okay, pretty cool. Pretty cool. We're locked in the cage home. They locked us here. I'm your friend now forever. Hello, Lei Ho. Lei Ho. Lei Ho. Peng Yo. Peng Yo. Nice to meeting you. Arab. My name Arab.
名字
Yeah. Your name?
住不住啊？
I can sit with you. So we are currently in
哎呀，这
a
看
tiny
我呀！
tiny little cage home here.
不行啊！
Was the place built?
Okay.
Was the place built like this or like?
Everyone
Ah,
know this face.
Okay, we can do the mask if you want.
She want to wear a mask.
Yeah, we can do a mask. And that's good. You know, you covered your face. I just wanted to know, is it kind of like looked down upon to live in somewhere like this?
佢話點解你要係戴墨？
假如拿了那些人家都知道我了。
She works.
沒有工作，
冇。
沒 no job. She has a disease, so stop job.
有病啊！
She's not allowed to work.
No, she has
Oh, a disease.
so cannot work.
之前在那个太子做清洁，都已经1年多了吧。
Does she have a family?
She has husband in Hong Kong but divorced, and then she has a daughter in mainland.
She doesn't get to see them.
他没来，我前年回去一次，就刚刚4月份也回去一次，刚刚来了。
And who pays for that? Her daughter, her ex-husband?
She applied for CSSA, the public assistance from government.
Welfare.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think, or do you want to ever leave this place, or is this home to you now?
这就是一个家了，暂时的家，暂时。
How do you plan to get out of here if this is a temporary home?
暂时脱离不了，因为我去年饮酒还不到，还有应该2年多啊，2027年才能饮酒。
How much does it cost to rent this per month?
2500。
2,500. It's
Okay.
paid by the government.
Okay, so if somebody gave you a few months of housing pay, how would you use that to elevate or to, help yourself get into a better situation?
第一是生活，这用在生活上，再就是看病啊，就有很多是我们自己做针灸啊。
We partnered up with Jupiter Exchange, who is the #1 crypto exchange in the world, to basically bring borderless payments and crypto transactions to the deepest trenches of the globe.
She
So
doesn't even get what you are
we're
saying.
bringing you
She doesn't
8,000
understand.
Hong Kong dollar. Thanks to Jupiter, available on all mobile devices and web, we were able to bring thousands of dollars of crypto to these lovely people. Jupiter is a decentralized crypto exchange which first bit of crypto within 60 seconds. Send and receive money. This is for you.
He said he's down there to receive the gift. It's
No.
too expensive.
No, not too expensive. Money, crypto will go to every end of the world. And you are helping with that, William. So it's not expensive. Thank you for smile. Thank you for smile. You have a very pure soul. Jupiter's mission is to take internet money to all the corners of the globe. And by replacing both William's and her broken phone with fresh ones, as well as showing them how to exchange their internet dollars into paper money.
我这个手机本来是买的二手的，用了几年。
Phone and this.
可以接受了，这样好，
Yes,
可以啊。
yes, all of it.
谢谢。
She asked, he said, I can receive.
Give me a hug.
I said yes.
Pangyo. We left these coffin traps with more freedom than they could previously imagine.
Yo, Arab is like the toppers, bro. GG's.
There's someone living in here?
Not today.
All right. I'll see how it fits with just me in here. Is there a light in here?
Inside whether they have a light.
Ahaha.
Be careful,
Yeah. I am currently inside a cage home in Hong Kong. Yeah,
the intro,
that's right. This is what it looks like solo. Okay, it basically fits me kind of fully if I need to. I mean, if I'm to lay down actually completely, it's about 6 feet tall. There's a bug coming in at me right now. All right, there's a moth, there's a little moth. So there's some bugs in this living space. There's a bunch of cigarette holes everywhere on these sheets. Okay, this is all the plugs that you really get. Okay, just one plug there. If you want more, you have to buy an extension cable. And then everything just gets stored. This is one of the kind of unused ones. Someone already moved out of here. Some people use it as temporary, some people use it. You can see how many belongings are left behind, just little things, hairbrush, wires, a suitcase. Okay, don't know what's gone on these sheets, so maybe best to get out of here, but we're here to bring awareness to what kind. I got one whiff of this AC. There's some mold in that bad boy. Oh. Just fitting in here. I mean, obviously I'm not Chinese, I'm a much bigger guy, so it's different. These are all writings on the wall here about his old girlfriends and past. So when he gets bored,
he comes and he just starts writing on these walls and giving himself stories. You know, there's probably a book's worth of biography on these walls. Super interesting what, you know, you would do sleeping in a room like this. So many different memories all listed and latched onto on this wall. Very beautiful Optimus Prime puzzle.
Oh, someone's in here. Sorry. I accidentally opened someone's door. Yeah. Okay, this is the kitchen. What's up, YouTube? You guys can watch all the extended and uncensored stuff on Taboo TV. Obviously here you get a YouTube video, but in there you get the real raw, the full conversations if you want to see more of this kind of stuff. Okay, we're digging deep into the trenches. You got one washing machine in here that everyone shares. Okay, you got about 20 people living in this bad boy. They all share one toilet, and the shower is clean, right over the toilet.
It's very clean.
So very tight living. Okay, as soon as you shower, you're gonna soak up the entire kitchen. Look at that fan, it's so old and rusted. And then this is the second toilet. And at least this shower is a little bit bigger, but the toilet's completely destroyed. This is how they dry their clothes. Holy. Okay, they open this double cage here. All right, this is how they dry their clothes, and they take this, and this is how you grab the clothes. You use this little thing and you swing it off there, and if you miss, bye-bye clothes. Bye-bye clothes if you miss. Hello. Oop. I'm so sorry. I'm breaking your house. Pang Yao. Yeah, Pang Yao. Yeah, you living here. I just broke the house, bro. Nice. Very cool. Very cool. How many years here? English, any?
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Some?
I'm so sorry.
3 years.
3 years. Oh, okay, understand me.
Bro, you think
Okay.
I'm poor?
Okay.
Bro said
Teeth, what happened?
10 push-ups for gifts. You think I'm broke? Fuck you, boy. What the heck?
What did he say? They just fell
10
out?
push-ups for a gift.
Okay.
What are you gifting?
You working?
Gifted a Lamborghini? TikTok gift?
5 years.
Bro.
No working.
No. Okay, sorry.
10 push-ups or 10 subs on Twitch, I'll do it, bro.
Would you just call him gay soy?
No, also high.
Dude, have some respect, bro. Like, we're here to raise awareness. Nice to meet you. Pang Yao. Pang Yao. Pang Yao is my friend. We're making friends out all over the world, and you should also be traveling, making friends all over the world, and spreading a good message and good vibes everywhere you go. All right, if you guys are watching this, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next episode.